Gabriel, can you hear us now?
I'm in. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Awesome.
Sometimes
Tim
my
does that to
sound.
me all the time. He'll get on here, and I think sometimes he's faking it when he looks at. He'll just go, "I can't," and I'm like, "You can't hear me," and then he goes, "I just kidding. I can hear you."
That was no joke. I apologize. How you
All
guys
good.
doing?
What's happening?
Oh man, it's one of those when you switch firms, oh man, it's like so glad to have that behind you, but wouldn't wish that on anybody.
It is like drinking from a fire hose.
It is. Yeah. Well, that is one part, but I've just had all sorts of technical issues on my end with switching I got two MLSs, had to switch regional associations. Nothing went well. And then the computer issue that was going on. So it's not been fun, but we're getting through it.
Good deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, and EXP, man, there's a lot of training, a lot of things to kind of figure out, but I feel like I'm back working now, which is good, just as of about a day ago.
Yeah.
Well, don't get overwhelmed. If you ever are thinking, oh my, I got all these things to do, schedule a call with us, or we can do it on here if nobody else is on here. Um, and we'll help you focus on what's most important first and second and third and let you get a little order back in your life because it's easy to get overwhelmed with all the technology we have.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, some of it was just figuring out sky slope, right? A whole new system to me. So I just kind of had to figure that
Yeah.
out. And so some of those things. So anyways, here I am.
That means you're putting deals in there. That's good.
Yeah, I had a one that switched over. I have another buyer right now who wanted to put an offer in today. So yeah, I got not a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, but
Yeah.
got some cooking. A lot of
Make,
people are kind of pushing off to spring, so we'll see what that looks like.
yeah. Make sure you do your state meetings too. That'll help. The state should have what do they call it? Not an initiation, but anyway, a kind of a get started kind of meeting in addition to whatever regular meetings they're doing as well. Kentucky does them every 2 times a month, but every state, the broker chooses how and what they want to do. So
Got it. Yeah, good. I talked to my big. She was great. So, but I'll get on those. I'll get that on my calendar.
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, the reason Tim and I just want to reiterate this. So if you do find yourself, like if you even get that, if that thought ever creeps in your head where you're going, this is too much, or you something you can't handle, please, and I'm begging you to please reach out to us. Reach out to either one of us or both of us or something. And I say this because we've only had it happen once, but it just happened recently where we had a young lady who joined us and then she was with us for maybe 2 months. And then we get an email saying she's leaving the company. I tried to contact her. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you leaving? And she said it was just too overwhelming. There was just too much. And I said, well, we have been trying to, I had literally sent her a text a week, one text every week, and Tim was doing the same thing, saying, do you need our help with anything? Is there anything you need? Please let us know. And she never responded. And
Hmm.
I'm like, we can't fix the problem if we don't know there's a problem, you
Yeah, no,
know?
I hear you. I appreciate that. To be honest with you, I felt bad because I know I took a lot of your guys' time. That's how my mind works at the beginning. But when I get trucking, I don't really ask a lot of questions. You guys might be a little different because I feel like I'm rebuilding my business a bit.
Yeah.
But after I get rolling, so I don't want you guys to freak out. Say, oh my gosh, he's going to be on the phone all the time.
No, and I don't want you to think you're bothering me. So I mean I can't speak for Tim, but I'm telling you I don't want you to think you're bothering me because if you send me a text, if you've noticed, I usually answer back just like that. But I always, if I'm busy, I'll say, "Hey, I've got this going on, but I'll call you in a little bit," and then or whatever, and I'll try to solve your problem. So it's not you don't ever think that I'm too busy for you to contact. So
Okay, appreciate that.
yeah.
Well, I have lots of questions. Well, I don't know about lots. I have questions. But let me know. I don't know if you wanted to go over something with me first.
Well, I just wanted to see where you were and if you needed any help with anything. And if you, the main thing is about uh, the YouTube stuff. I wanted to make sure that you had gotten in there and were able to navigate around.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Um,
really simple. So
okay,
yeah,
cool.
appreciate that. Yeah, got going on that. Um, what I'm struggling with is a funnel a little bit. Just some, it's not struggling, but I'm trying to figure out how this thing is working. This is really what it is. So,
Okay.
um, I last night. So when I first got on, it was saying that it just disabled my ad because of funds not being able to get through the funds. So, and I was okay with that because I'm still trying to catch up with stuff. And then I got on, I think it was yesterday morning, and I went ahead and put a second because I don't know what the issue was with the first payment plan. So I went ahead and put a second one in there. Just figured, hey, that should take care of it.
I can tell you what it probably is.
Okay.
A lot of
Yeah.
the credit card companies, there's a lot of fraud with Facebook charges, and they probably flagged it as potential fraud. And you can call your card holder and say, "Hey, that those $10 charges were legitimate," because you can get multiple $10 charges in a period of time, and when they see the same number coming over and over and over, they could flag it. So that's happened to me twice on two different cards, and I called the credit card company and just told them, "Hey, connect me with your fraud department." And they were able to put Facebook as an accepted vendor for my account, and it
Gotcha.
fixed it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
probably what happened.
Well, it was kind of going crazy last night. So, and that's just part of my question. But so I got it all caught up. And then I started getting these charges last night. Like so I got a $2 charge at a little after three. Then I got another one at 3:37. Uh, and then I started getting I got another one at 3:47. These are all $2 charges. And then it just kept on going. I probably got about 15 of them yesterday for $2. Is this what I need to expect?
Yeah. So let me tell you, when you first get started, what's going to happen is Facebook is you're in what's called a learning mode. And so Facebook has to learn you. It has to learn your spending habits. It also has to learn who you're after, and it has to learn the habits of the people that you're after. So what it's trying to do is it only wants to spend a certain amount. So what it's trying to make sure is that your card's going to go through. That's the main thing. So it's charging you with $1.02 here, then it'll hit $3.12, and it's going to try different amounts to make sure that your card doesn't get rejected. When that happens, you can set a threshold up later. Yeah, it's probably going to happen within the first week or two, I would imagine. I think I remember that's the way ours did. But after that, you can set up a threshold and say, don't charge my card until I hit this amount. But it won't let you set that up until it's done with its learning mode. So
I
what,
got you.
and it'll let you know when you get out of learning mode. So once
Okay.
you're out of that, then you can set it up to like I think I have ours set up to where it doesn't even charge my card until I hit $350, I think. So once we hit 350, it charges the card, takes it back down to zero. And
Okay.
then it'll go again. So I only get charged, well, with how many ads we're running, I get charged about every 5 or 6 days. So it's,
Gotcha.
350, then 350, then,
Okay. Okay. Good. I'll call them and I'll make sure that's good. And I think it was up to like 38 last night when I went to bed, but it was just rolling. And I thought I saw that there was like my budget was set for 30. So I was just nervous. It was hitting like every few minutes. I was like, am I gonna wake up with like 2,000? No, no, I mean probably not that much, but is this gonna keep on rolling? So I set it back to 20
20 per day?
per day because
Okay.
it was set at 30 and it went to 38. And I don't mind putting it back to 30. I just didn't want it to keep on rolling. That's all.
Well, let
I was
me tell
trying to put a
you where
threshold.
you don't want what you don't. I would leave it at 20
Uh-huh.
at least until you get out of learning mode. You're not going to get as many leads, but Facebook's still trying to figure out who your audience is. They're still trying to figure out who to put this ad in front of. So it's going to go through. So what it's doing right now, there's so many different platforms that it can put it in front of in so many different areas. So
Okay.
what it's doing is you probably have it connected to your Instagram account as well, right?
I don't know. I know that there's an app for Instagram. I tried to go in there and verify that they were connected, and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of things here I know this is usually for our magnetic marketing stuff, but since nobody's on here, let's just see if we can't help you get this going. So, number one setting I want to show you is so when you log into Attract ROI,
Uh-huh.
so come over here to the left-hand side, scroll all the way down to where it says settings.
Can you give me a second? I learned
Yeah.
better if I could just bring it
hmm
up. That's all right. Okay, so I'm in the dashboard.
Okay. So go all the way over to the left-hand side and come down to the bottom and go to settings. This is going to make your life a lot easier on your credit card.
Okay, cool.
Right at the very top, you'll come down, you'll see billing on the left-hand side.
Um,
See where I'm at right here?
oh, I'm sorry, on the left.
Yeah, billing.
Thank
Click
you.
on billing
Yep.
and then come over to wallet and transactions.
Okay.
Yours is probably set to recharge with $10 once the balance goes below $10.
Yeah, it says auto recharge with 10. Yep. And when balance is lower than zero.
Yeah, so I would set it just like ours is to recharge with $100 when your balance gets below $10. And that way it'll keep your card from being charged 100 times a day.
Okay, that is cool. Like it. Okay. Do I have to hit save? No,
It
I just
should
did
save it
that.
automatically, I
Yeah, it
think.
looks like it. Okay, cool.
That's the first thing. And then what was your next question? It was about
Let's see. That
connecting.
was
Okay. So come up to, do you have an Instagram account?
I do.
Okay. So back on the left-hand side, we want to come all the way back down to settings again. And then
Okay,
you want to look in here where it says integrations.
give me a second. Settings, integrations. That's on the left-hand side too.
Yep.
Yep, I gotcha.
And then right down here it says auto sync leads, manage DMs, all that. So it says when you click on manage pages,
Uh-huh.
you should be able to connect your Instagram and your Facebook account in there.
So it brought, when I did that, it's automatically sync your leads, Facebook, Instagram. It has Gabe Ramirez Realtor, and that's clicked for all my leads. So do I hit update and continue?
Yeah, should be because see, we have three. I have my page, Agents of Freedom, OBA Living. That's my real estate team, and then I have this account connected to my Agents of Freedom. But that whatever ad account that you're going to run, that's what you want connected.
Okay. So there could be multiple ones, is what you're saying, I guess, huh?
There could be.
Okay. So now I brought up new Facebook pages. Do you want me to just share my screen? Oh, no, I guess then you can't share yours. It
That
says,
no, that's okay. Hold on. Let me get out of this and let me make you yeah, just hit request to share screen.
host disabled participant screen sharing.
Yeah.
Still there.
Okay, hold on. Let me make you co-host. Well, I can't make you co-host, but I can make you host. Just don't click out of the meeting.
Okay. You got it. All right, cool.
Okay, let's see. Trying to make my screen bigger so I can see that a little easier. There we go.
I can do that
I
too.
got
Just
it.
you got it.
New Facebook page is added. The following accounts have been linked to your CRM to ensure seamless. CRM. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Here's what I'm gonna do is ask to just approve me to drive.
Okay, you're in.
Perfect. Okay. So are you currently running ads?
Yes, running ads on Facebook, I know. That's the
Okay.
only thing I can verify.
All
And
right.
are leads coming in to attract ROI?
Yeah, I've had
Okay.
5 leads come through.
Okay.
Field
Yeah.
mapping should be done then.
It's done right there. Perfect. All right. So let's see. Integrations. Let's come down to, let's see, Facebook. Here we go. Gabe Ramirez, connection active, manage pages. Okay, so you only got one. Perfect. Settings. All right, so it's only finding one, so it's not picking up your Instagram account for some reason. So you need to connect your Instagram account. So let's see. I think we can go back to Launchpad. And let's see if Facebook's connected. It should have connected your Instagram automatically.
I don't, is there, am I supposed to connect it outside of this, just in Meta? Is there a connection I'm supposed to do there?
No, it should. Let's see. Hold on. Social planner. Let's see. I know they have you hooked up. Let's see. Facebook. Let's see. Got access requested. Okay.
What
Perfect.
happens if you hit Instagram right there?
Yep. Instagram with Facebook, direct Instagram integration. Let's see. Doesn't require Facebook. Yeah. Okay. This is probably something you're gonna have to do. Hold on, let's say. No, it's making it's letting me.
I think it thinks that you're me.
I know. Up to the current future. There's no Instagram business account created. Okay. So what you're gonna have to do is go to Instagram and create a business account under
Thought I
your
did
name.
that at one time. Can I go ahead and drive?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get
Or you can do it if you want to go to it.
no, go ahead.
Um, Here's the issue is this is my new Google account, so nothing's in here probably. None of this stuff is saved. Let's see if this works. Well, I guess I can log in with Facebook, huh? Okay. All right. So this is me. I guess this is the only one. And how do I find out my profile?
Yeah, there it is. Gabe Ramirez, Realtor. Let's see. Is it a business account? It's not just.
You're welcome to drive if you need to.
No, I'm just looking to see. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up mine to make sure what mine looks like. Instagram.
Is a professional account the same as a business account?
It. I don't know how to answer that. I think it is. Yeah. See, the name of mine is Orange Beach, Alabama Living. Um, but I think.
So I did more settings. I guess that's where I'm
There's
at.
professional account down two.
Yeah, right
There
here.
you go.
So if I click that, that's my old email. I guess I could change that. But I guess I don't know. Display category label. Huh. Maybe this is the problem. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting emails and I don't even know.
That might be it. There you go. Trying to look in hours and see how it's connected. Let's see.
I don't see
Connect.
anything roll in. Well, guess what if there's a problem, I guess what I can do is Google it and see if I can figure it out. And then I may need to get you back on to help me connect it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you a better solution than Google it. Do you have the paid version of Chat GPT yet?
Yeah, that's actually what I mean.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna chat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. He's become my friend.
Buddy, you have no idea.
I know it's
Tim
crazy.
Tim and I both go down that rabbit hole about 3 times a day.
And I can't be rude to it. I just it's not my so I'm like, hi chat, good morning. Figure maybe somewhere down the road it'll make a difference. But anyhow,
Well, I'm gonna tell you that's what I told my wife the other day. I said I always say please and thank you to it, just in case. Like if the robots ever rise up, they're gonna come in and go and look at me and go, he was nice to us.
yeah, exactly. That's funny. Okay. So I guess that looks good to you though, huh? I mean,
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I don't know why it's not
should we
giving you
go
the option to connect it back and attract ROI.
should we try it again, I wonder, now that I did that?
Yeah, just click on Instagram, see if you can connect it. Reconnect, yeah. Huh. So I just click up there where it says search for Instagram accounts and start typing your name in.
I don't remember what it was. Yeah. I mean, it makes it sound like it's not connected with each other. there is no Instagram associated with any Facebook page at this moment. So it's almost like I feel like I need to go to Facebook and somehow connect them. Does that
Yeah,
sound
that would make sense. Yeah. Golly, man, my phone is burning up. Why are these people?
So our voicemail drops.
No, I made the mistake of telling my team to go in and sign up for that EXP AI. And now none of them, it's the four girls, and I know this is recorded, so they can watch it if they want to, but none of them even can even figure out how to turn a computer on. And so I made that mistake. But now, they have been, I'm telling you, this is crazy. Like, look at this. Look at all these text messages.
and
I
that's
mean,
from them
and
asking you questions?
yeah, trying to
Yeah.
figure out how to log into it. Am I in the right spot? Is this thing being recorded? I'm like, you're on the training. I'm not.
Well, I feel better. So let's see. I don't know if I need to go to,
I feel like this is something you're probably going to have to ask somebody smarter than me.
okay. All right.
Um,
Good enough. Um, all right. Coming back to here. You guys ready for the next question?
yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out here. I'm going to go back to, how do I go back? I always do this.
What are you trying to get to?
Just the dash. Oh, I guess I can go dashboard here. Um, oh, there it is. Automations. So I'm trying to understand what is the experience that they are trying to have. So basically, I had five people, right, go
Yeah.
through this first section, five people through this next section, and then that's it. This is where they're stopping. So
Okay.
what I'm gathering is, and I've seen the ad, looks great. They click on it. And then the first step, if I understand it right, is the system tries to connect me with them.
Yes.
And at this point, I should be doing that, right? I should be trying to
Yep.
connect with them right off, not wait till that last step.
You get a whisper call, and hitting a button on your phone will dial their phone number as soon as they hit the system. So, I mean,
Okay.
we're talking seconds.
Is it always the same number from the whisper call? Because I get all sorts of spam and I don't know what's what. So if so, I can save it. Do you guys have any idea?
I don't know if it should be.
Uh,
Mine's different because I have a team version of this.
Okay.
I think it comes from your A2P phone number. I think the Attract ROI is calling you, and then it allows you to connect to the prospect by hitting any button.
Okay. So I got to find that number. I know I've seen it. I know I ordered it.
Gabe, I'm gonna ask to drive again real
Go
quick.
ahead,
I
please.
want to I want to check a couple things.
And I don't know if I'm getting the texts either.
Okay, that's where I was going with this is okay, that should have been toggled on. Allow reentry, stop on response. You don't really, well, I guess you would. Is yours set up that way, Tim?
Yeah.
Do you want them calling you from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.?
Um, I don't know. What do you recommend? I mean, I'm hungry for leads.
That's up to you. I mean, I go to bed at 8, so I,
Yeah, you can switch it to 8. That's oh no, just leave it. That's fine. I can
Okay.
I can make adjustments.
And then at this point, you're not gonna get any calls on Saturday and Sunday.
You can click on Saturday for sure.
Okay. All right. And then your emails are going to come from, I got to make sure you have this set up before I click that.
Let me ask you, should I go ahead and do Sunday? I mean, it's just calls, but I'm just thinking,
I personally don't do anything on Sunday. Sunday's the Lord's day for me, but that's up to you. That's your call.
yeah. Okay, we can leave it like this.
And then once you get an A2P number, well, you already have one.
So is that it right there? So that's the
Yeah.
number 919.
That's going to be your number now. That's not the number that's your number. That's the number they're going to see when you send them a text or you call them from the system.
Okay, what happens when I get a whisper call? Is it going to come through that though?
It won't. I'll show you.
Okay.
So first off, let's save that. Let's make sure this is fine. Yep. View details. Okay, builder. Obviously, if you're getting leads, this is right. So, yep, form is da da da. Okay, let's go back. So, what happens is in this first step, the lead comes off of your Facebook ad. They fill out a form, and it comes into your system. The system is designed to call you. So that's where this call comes in right here, where it says
Hmm.
call connect.
Hmm.
And it says you have a whisper call, and let's see, is it going to be? And that is obviously you're getting them if your phone's ringing, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
definitely have gotten them.
Okay. So
But
that's set up right.
okay.
All
Is there
right.
any way to go to settings and find out what that number is, or not
Well,
really?
that's going to be your number. So if your number's in the system, then it's going to call you. And
Right.
you don't know what number it's coming from because it's going to be from a lead connector number. Like ours is always the same. I don't get calls anymore. We get texts. And ours is always the same, but
I thought it was the system number, Andy,
it may be.
because yeah, I think it is because they're billing you for the call.
Let me see what our HUP number is real quick, and I'll tell you if it's the right one. Because if it is, then we can go back and I can show you what that number is. Let's see. Hold on.
You know what? I think it is. Yep, it is.
Okay.
So that is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and save that as a
Save that
contact.
as a contact called, lead call or money call or tracked ROI lead or something.
Yeah.
Makes sense to you.
Okay. So once that call comes to you and you connect with that customer or not, they're going to go into the next automation, which is right here. I didn't see in that first automation, did it have it tagged? I don't
Yeah,
think.
there was a tag in there.
So now, when the when the Facebook form is filled out, it comes in, it creates an opportunity, it assigns a user, which is going to assign it to you, and then it's going to add the tag. It should be new construction, new lead. Yep. All right. Internal notification. You'll get a text that says you have a new lead. Reach out to them and make some money.
Now that I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen any of those.
You haven't seen the text?
Yeah, the text.
I don't think your number was connected. When Andy chose that number, there was no number in that blank before he clicked it and selected it from a drop down. What I would suggest you do, Gabe, is put a bogus lead in the system and tag it new construction lead and watch and experience what the prospect experiences as a means of testing everything that's here.
Yes, that
You can
sounds
just go into contacts, add a contact, and then go down to tags and add new construction lead as the tag, and that'll start the workflow.
okay.
Okay. Is this your phone number?
That,
919?
that is. Yep.
Okay. So what I did here was I just went down to settings and then I clicked on your profile. So you can add in your profile picture here if you wanted to. Um, like, let's just say that one.
Will anyone see this anywhere?
No,
Okay.
just you. I mean, it will go out on your signature if you set it up that way, but right here, so you can enable your signature on all outgoing messages and you need to put a signature in here.
Okay.
And I would highly suggest putting something about fair housing and all that kind of good stuff. Hold on, I'll give you the EXP version, the wording that needs to be in your email.
Okay.
Let me see. My profile.
And I would keep in mind that you're paying for usage, so less is more. Get your message across, but don't be too wordy, especially in text messages, because text messages are built on so many characters. And once you go over that character limit, you're billed for a whole nother set of characters. And I mean, we're talking pennies, but it does add up.
Gotcha.
So don't go crazy.
Okay, I'm not planning on changing anything right now. Is that a good strategy until I kind of get familiar with this?
Yeah, that's what I would do. Here's what
Yeah,
I would do. You know, I told you add a bogus contact,
yeah,
um, tag it, and then I literally would print out every email and every text message you get from the system and literally go through it step by step by step. And as soon as you print it out, put the date and the time on it so you can keep them in chronological order. And then make sure the messaging is saying what you would want to say, the way you want to say it. Make sure it's got your personality in it,
yeah.
and that'll help you learn what's going on in the system as well.
Okay. Yeah, funny thing is that's um
So if you'll look in the chat, I just put the
okay.
now the first part of that is not required, where it says the highest compliment my clients can give me is a referral for their friends, family, business, and partners. That was something I added. But the second part is um, EXP is a, excuse me, is a requirement from EXP to be in your emails.
Okay.
So I would copy that and paste it somewhere so you can make sure you put it in all your emails.
Appreciate that. So I don't know if you can still see the screen,
Yeah.
Tim. So that's what this is, Tim. This is where I started doing this just about an hour ago, is just kind of writing in there. And I'm grabbing this from the workflow. Uh,
Okay.
but that's exactly what you're saying, just so I know. So here's a question that I have. Here's the link that it takes them to see homes, right?
Hmm.
Where did this come from? Like, I'm like, oh, man, this is cool. What is this?
It's
Uh,
probably a list of new construction homes in your MLS, in your local MLS.
But what's the format? I mean, is this a website that
It's an IDX, yeah.
it's an IDX? Okay. So they have it set up where they were showing pretty much all of Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill. That's just a huge area.
Yeah.
I went in here and I put in Mebane because I was just looking at it. I was just kind of going through and trying to figure out,
Yeah.
do I, how should I narrow it down? So, because otherwise it's just too much information. I can see people looking at this and saying, well, this is great, but it's too much.
what
I
I
don't,
would do is be broad. This is what I did for my team. I've got every new construction property in every MLS area that I'm willing to work in. Now, if there's somewhere you're not willing to work in, don't include that, but I would include everything else. And I'd modify those first text and email messages saying, um, is there a specific area you're interested in so I can narrow this down for you? Because obviously this list is voluminous or something like that. And that's a first attempt to get them to respond to you. And they'll say, yeah, I'm looking at Crestwood specifically instead of Louisville. And then you'll get those little sub-city responses. And then you can, at that point, they've responded. They're going to go into the responded funnel or the responded opportunity. And then you can start managing them, outside of the system, just like you would any other client once you start working with somebody and building them a search on your website and so forth.
okay.
Does that
That's
make
awesome.
sense?
Absolutely. Okay. I gotcha. Sorry to hijack then. So going
You're
back,
right.
okay. I'm going to go ahead and create that. That's under my profile. Um, were you looking for another number? I guess not. We figured it out. That's where it's coming from. We got
Yeah.
that. So, okay, so I can finish going through the automation. So the whole thing is trying to get them to respond to something,
Yep.
right?
Bingo.
And then once it responds to something, it's going to kick it into a different stage.
It's going to kick it to, I think it's called new construction
Go back.
replied.
Go ahead.
It's going to be right here under automation. And what it's going to kick it to, yeah, like Tim just said, it's going to kick it to new construction replied, which will be right here.
Okay.
So then what happens is it should send you a text that says you have a lead. Yeah, there you go. It's going to move them to a different stage in the funnel, and then it's going to say that you have, so see, it says assigned user, and earlier it was assigned to you. It's going to say a new construction lead has replied to your campaign. Reach out to them.
Okay. Okay.
And then let's see, let's make sure. All right,
So, like I
reentry.
was saying, I don't think I've gotten any of those texts. Is there a way to figure out why that is?
I think
Yeah.
it's because your number wasn't in the system.
Okay, and you guys put it in there for me?
Yep.
Yeah, there it goes. Okay.
So what you need to do when you go through all these, number one, let me explain a little bit of techie stuff to you, because this will help you in the long run. When you're going through these, you're going to see, give you an example. You don't have to go through and change each one of these emails if you set it up right the first time, if something changes. This is going to make more sense in just a second. So let's say this first email. So let's say they've got it set up. Number one, they don't have it coming from you, so we're going to change that. But what it is so hi, and then it says contact first name.
Hmm.
That's what's called a custom value. And then right here where it says thanks for checking out new construction properties, and then it says custom values new construction area. That is once again a custom value. So this is going to make a lot more sense here in just a second. So I'm going to show you where to find those custom values to make sure they're set up right. So when you come down here to settings, Tim,
Hmm.
keep an eye on the time and let us know when
Yeah,
about.
I'm going to pop off here in just a minute. It's 10 till.
Yeah. So I got to go at least by 3 minutes till. So right here where it says, so I went to settings, and then right here where it says custom values, click on that. And
Uh-huh.
this is where you see all those custom values that are in that thing. So one of them was, let's see, let me make this more so I can see them all on one page. So one of them was the new construction, which is right.
There.
Yeah, new construction area. So there you go. Graham, Hall River, whatever, Mebane,
Yeah, I've been.
all that. Then they have it set up new construction calendar link. They have created you a calendar, which I didn't see it connected anywhere. But then new construction properties link, and then that's the link that takes them to where you just were on that looking at new construction homes in that area. So if you wanted to change that link and narrow it down, all you have to do is come in here to custom values, and right here, these three little dots,
Uh-huh.
just hit edit, and you can change that link right there. And when you do, it changes that link in every email that has that custom value. So
Oh,
that way you don't have to go through and find it in every single email.
yes. Okay. Love it. So if
Okay.
it's words, it's going to insert those words. If it's a link, then it'll take them to that link.
Yeah. And so the one custom value I was trying to figure out right here where it says your name. So see how nothing's in here?
Uh-huh.
And then there should be one that says your email, and it's not in there either. So what I would do is I'm going to click this and hit edit, and then just type in how do you want it just to appear, like Gabe?
Yeah, Gabe Ramirez. Yep.
I spell it right?
Yep. It's great.
All right. And then wait a minute.
Yep, it goes in the second
Yeah,
one.
I
Your
typed it in
names.
wrong.
Guys, I'm going to hop off here. Andy, I'll see you in a few.
Okay.
Thanks, Tim.
Gabe, good
Appreciate
seeing
you,
you,
man.
brother. Let us
Bye.
know if we can help you further.
Okay, we'll do.
See ya.
Okay, you're gonna have to type it in there. It won't let me do anything. Just type in, yeah, your name in there. All right, you got it. And then
Yep.
just hit update. And then we're gonna create one that says, come on. And then we're going to add a custom value right here. And then type in, let's see, it may let me type your email. All right. And then just type your email address right in there in the value section. There you go. All right. And then create.
And that's already called out in one of those texts or email messages.
Yeah. So when you go back, so we're going to go back to the automation real quick.
Yeah.
I got about 3 minutes and I got
Okay.
to jump. Um, so
Okay.
right here, we're,
I think I got you because I remember seeing these and all those in there, so I can go in there and take a look.
yeah. So
Uh,
go through and just go through all the settings on these and just make sure that you're, like, you can actually just go right here to the top where it says settings.
mhm.
And then if you come down here and see where it says sender details, you want to make sure that that comes from you. So you click on custom values, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then it's got your name. And then right here, custom values, scroll to the bottom, your email.
Gotcha.
Just make sure every one of them are set there, and then make sure that your default number is selected. That's your A2P number. And
Uh-huh.
then that way, every email that goes out, every text message that goes out, and make sure that it comes from you. It is tagged with you.
Awesome. Awesome. That sounds good. Okay. And as far as these folks, as far as a conversation workflow, I mean, I don't mind calling them. I'll try to make up conversation. I bet there's probably kind of a conversation flow that you guys like to use. Is that true, or do you guys it's just about a conversation right now? That's
It's
it.
just about a conversation. I mean, literally, because you're going to find out once you start seeing more leads coming here, and I'm going to tell you that this magic number for you as an individual agent is going to be 100. When that number right there hits 100, you're going to see magic start happening.
Oh, okay. So I
So
got to get that. Okay.
yeah. So and here's the deal. I so the conversation I usually have with them is basically like let's say Angela Hunter. So new construction lead, she has not responded, but you can click on her name and see what has happened. Like, okay, so see, obviously her number is not any good. So see, the text messages didn't go out. She didn't hit do not disturb. So the text messages didn't go out, but she got the email, but she has not opened it.
Okay,
So
and how do you know, or just the unsuccessful, that's right, it wasn't open, it didn't
yeah.
go out.
Well, the open, see this right here, see that little blue? It's
Yeah,
if you hover over it, it says delivered, but it
I
will
got
say opened and it'll turn green when she opens it.
okay,
But right here where it says unsuccessful, that means that her text messages are not going through. So that number is not any good.
okay.
So she's put in a bad number.
Uh,
But the point is, let's say that she did and she responded and said, to like this where it says, would you, if you were going to buy a home, where would you want to live? And she responds, then I would pick up the phone and call her and just say, hey, Angela, well, here's what I usually do first is I don't call them from the system. You can, but it costs a lot of money if you start making a bunch of phone calls.
oh,
So, and plus people just like it personal from your cell phone.
uh-huh,
So what I normally do is I would, if her number was any good, I would shoot her a text and I would say, "Hey Angela, this is Gabe Ramirez with EXP Realty. I'm about to call you from this number," and then I basically have it in there and say, you could text her from the system. You could set up what's called a snippet. So, and I know that I'm probably getting too technical in here. But you can create snippets, and then you can have it in here as like a regular text that goes out. So you could have it in like, and we'll cover this another time.
okay. Yeah, I know
Because
you need to go.
basically what I do is I shoot them an email and say, hey, I'm fixing to call you from this number and put your cell phone number in there. And then say, if you're like me, you don't like to answer phone calls from people you don't know who it is. so I'm letting you know up front who I am. And
And you
then
don't even
just
mention the funnel. You don't mention your
no,
name.
I just say I'm Gabe Ramirez with EXP Realty. I'm about to call you from my cell phone, and this is the number, and then they'll answer.
Huh, interesting. Okay. Would love to chat with you more if we can set up a time later on this week.
Yeah, yeah. I
That'd be great.
know
This was helpful.
tomorrow's out for me. I don't know what, and Fridays are usually really bad. But I may have some time tomorrow afternoon. I'll shoot you a text.
Yeah, if you do, that would be awesome. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Andy.
All right, buddy. See
See you,
you.
buddy. Thanks.